Hello everybody, my name is Francis. I want to show you the books that you read that makes you a millionaire. There is so many books that you can read that makes you a millionaire in this life. But one of our problem is mainly that we don't like to read. But when you read good books, it will makes you a millionaire. So what I'm trying to tell you now is that there's some book, like 4 books I will show you now that makes you a millionaire if you put it into practice and always you read from the book. So I advise you to go and read this book and make use of it. Then you will see the effect of those books. The first one I'll show you. The first one I'll show you now is the book by Ramsey. The first book I'll show you is Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. The book was written in 2003 and to date he's selling millions of the copy right now. So read the book, it will teach so many things about making money. And Dave Ramsey believes in practice. So if you practice what this young man is teaching you about this book, it will really make you a millionaire. But the only thing is that sometimes we don't like to practice what we read or what we heard or what we see that made so many people successful. If you really want to make it through reading this book, you have to put it into whatever he teaches in this book. There's no way we will not make money. There's no way we will not make money. It's because it teaches the right thing that happen on the face of the earth about making money. He have interacted with some rich men, some billionaire, and knowing that practice make perfect. That's why he wrote this book called the Total Money Makeover. So another book I want to Rich Dad Poor Daddy, which so many people knows about the book. Even me, I've read the book so many times. But some people just read book and drop it. But you have to read and learn. When you read book, there are difference between reading book and learning. When you read, you learn and understand it. Rich Dad Poor Dad is another book I would advise you to go and read. If you read the book, you tell so much about millionaires. And the book is written by Kiyosaki. Then Kiyosaki wrote this book, not that he's not a writer, but he's not a core writer, but he just wrote it based on experience he had in life. They used to tell you that what you learn in school makes you to earn a living, but what you learn after school makes you. So that is simple truth about it. This is because of the experience he had in life and practice. He has to learn it hard way. That's why you have to read this book, whether you are educated or not. So far as you can read and write, so far as you can read, it's okay. You read book, understand the book, practice it, you see you are making your millions. So the next book I will recommend you here is Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich is another book that is very, very good. I have read the book like twice and understand it, then put it to practice, and it's working. I tell you the truth, read this book, you will see the effect of it. Then this book written by Napoleon is a book that written by Napoleon Hill. He wrote this book after interviewing so many rich men and billionaires, that knowing how they think and how they make their money, then you have to how the millionaire think differently. Mostly how the millionaire think differently. Because I tell you one thing in this life, that for you to make it in life, then whatever you are doing, you have to think differently from others. Don't think to do exactly what others are doing. Well, you can make money, you can be rich through that, but for you to be unique, you have to be doing what others are not doing. When you do that, you will be different from others, and you make your money. And there's no how you cannot make it in life. So far as you are successful in that your creative thinking, in that your different creative thinking, there is no way you cannot make it. So that's why I advise you to do the that 10%, that person, that 10% that so many people cannot do. That do what 90% cannot do. The next book here is The Secret in the Millionaire Mind. So what are the secrets in the millionaire mind? You see the same thing, but so many writers write in a different and in a direction that is different from others.